I'm R.J. Nestor, productivity coach and founder of the Action-Powered Productivity Method and community. I want to define for you what I mean by action-powered productivity. Action-powered productivity is a set of tools, skills, strategies, and mindsets that allow you to do more work with less time and effort. Now, my roots are in getting things done, in GTD, but over time, action-powered productivity has actually developed into something that's much more the opposite of GTD and other similar tools and methods than it is similar to it. I call action-powered productivity, by the way, APP. So if you hear me say that, that's what I mean. So unlike GTD, in APP, we actually don't build a big system and structure in advance of doing work. Instead, we believe that first you take action, and then from that action, you will discover what your system or your structure of your system needs to be. And then we build the system little by little, one workflow at a time, until it becomes exactly what you need to support and further and improve the actions that you need to take. So in order to do this, APP has to have two primary components. First, we have to talk about how to take action. So that's a big part of this idea of converting what our intentions are at the level of tasks or at the level of projects or at the level of goals. We know what those are, and we talk about how we can convert those into action. And second, you need to have building blocks for those workflows. I said in APP, we build the system little by little, one workflow at a time. What that means is we need to have building blocks in order to build those workflows. And I call those building blocks productivity bridges. So a productivity bridge is the kind of workflow, the little workflows that allow us to work more effectively. There are a lot of different types. Productivity bridges come in the forms of templates, automations, keyboard shortcuts, strategies, a daily agenda, a recurring task, links to materials or resources that you need to get work done, routines, procedures, algorithms, and no doubt other structures that I don't include on the list here. I don't consider it exhaustive. What unifies, though, the idea of productivity bridges is that they are all the result of actions that you take now to increase the speed, accuracy, or quality of future work. So productivity bridge is what you get. It's a template, an automation, a strategy, something that what you get when you invest some energy and time and effort now in order to increase the speed, accuracy, or quality of future work, and thus save more time and effort in the future. That's how we do more work with less time and effort. And when we do this, we think little. We don't think about building systems. We think about solving problems. We think about speeding up workflows, making work easier. As we do that, as we work through those little things, that allows us to see what the larger system will look like. And we'll learn to build bridges that can be meta bridges, things like daily agendas that link different workflows together. We can set intentions at the day level, the week level, and beyond. There can be strategies that bridge us in the longer term intentions, our goals, into our actions. This is where productivity growth can become exponential. By bridging our bridges, we link our workflows and we make systematic improvements. We know where our templates and our procedures are. We know how to use them. We regularly make them better. We chain our bridges together into more comprehensive workflows that can be as robust as we need them to be, yet still remain simple so that you can use them and you can develop them. Because underneath the surface, it's just those bridges taking you from intention to action. So what does this mean in terms of what's available in action-powered productivity? Well, first of all, there's a free community. And you can use the link there, the APP-free, after my little shortener there. You can use that to join the community for free. There's a forum. There are several other spaces that are there that you can engage with to improve the work that you do, to do more work with less time and effort. There's also, down at the bottom, you can see a pro version of that, where we have some live events, we have conversations, we have workshops where you have access to the last completed cohort of my flagship course that I'll mention in just a second here. All of that is in the pro membership, which is $9 a month. The main thing, though, is my flagship applied action-powered productivity cohort. That is where we're at the time of this filming, it's just about to enter cohort 10. In these cohorts, we learn how to take action. We learn how to build productivity bridges. We spend 6 weeks applying those skills to your specific needs and your specific workflows. And because we have 20 live sessions per cohort, along with an active asynchronous community for engagement, we can focus on the challenges that are unique to you, in addition to the challenges that we all face. So join the hundreds of productivity pioneers that we have in our community who have invested in themselves and embarked on 6 weeks of growth in the workflows and the fulfillment in their lives and work in these past cohorts. I'd love to have you in whatever capacity you want to engage with action-powered productivity. I want to help you do more work with less time and effort, because then you can spend that time and effort on the people you love, doing the things that fulfill you. And that is what productivity is really about.